Hey guys, Alice Definitely Palatina here. Welcome to my video. Today we're talking about Edward Scissorhands, a guy not long before my mom died. Let's just say I love this movie. Like when I was a kid, I watched it and I didn't know it's got a romance and fantasy. Just so you know, here's Johnny Depp Here's Johnny Depp plays Edward, and here's Winona Ryder, who play as Kim. Let me read the back of my DVD, and then I'll read this from my phone. Celebrate this beloved masterpiece. Starring Johnny Depp and directed by Tim Burton, Depp delivers the performance that launches his career as Edward and is irresistibly charming creation with razor-sharp metal hands and a heart of gold. Edward's lonely life in a gothic castle changes forever when he meets a kind-hearted Avon lady, that's Diane West, who takes him to a pastoral paradise known as Siberia. Thanks to his fantastic talents, Edward becomes a neighborhood sensation, but when he falls in love with Kim, you already know who play as, he must go to extraordinary lengths to protect her. Okay, I was gonna say that's her, or known as Winona Ryder. If you don't know her, she's in Beetlejuice, my favorite film. And I'll put you back where you were. I think you were somewhere between Frozen and Evan Almighty, sorry. This one is come out in 1990. Like I said before, it's fantasy and romance, an hour and 45 minutes. So here's some photos of it. How long does it go? Not that, okay. So here's the picture of Edward and hold on, let me turn my light off. There's Edward and the butterfly. The story of uncommonly gentle men. Announce is what he knows, beauty is what she sees. So here they are. And here's a picture of Edward. I think I need to turn the light up a bit. Oh yeah, there's better. And here's the one about... Oh yeah, I think I saw... Was it the... Oh, he's colored the dog hair. I was gonna say. Okay, here's Edward, Kim, her mom, and her ex. Cause I don't trust that guy. Here's Edward. If you wanna I have no idea what play as. Anyway, yeah, here is it. Okay, let me read the one. Edward is a sadistic man with scissor hands. I'm gonna say hand scissors, like Kim's granddaughter is taken in by Peg, a kindly Avon lady. After the passing of his inventor, things take a turn for the worst when he is blamed for a crime he did not commit. That means I don't think he doesn't understand what's right or wrong, I think. This came out of the DVD that I have is come out in... Wait, no, it says since 1990, so I think he put the wrong date. But it just released in the UK in 1991, 6th of July. Directed by Tim Burton. Art director Tom Duffield. Screenplay by Caroline Thompson. Budget by 20 million USD. Produced by 20th Century Studios. Alright, let's look at the cast. We already know that Johnny Depp plays as Edward. We all know play as Kim. She looks different than I remember. Diane, who plays as Peg, Anthony, who plays as Jim, Alan, who plays as Bill, Kathy, who plays as Joyce, Vincent, who plays the Infector, Robin, who plays as Kevin, Richie looks like I think he's I don't know, Conchata, that's a nice name, who plays as Helen, Olan, who plays as Esmeralda, Caroline, who plays as March, Dick, who plays as Officer Alan, Susan, who plays as Tinka, John, who plays as host TV. I think it's the one about the questioning about Edward's talent and stuff and where he's from. Linda, who plays as Kinsey. Bill, who plays as George, and who put the photo of Star Trek where George played as the character. Look. Okay, Mark, who plays as reporter. Steven plays as dishwasher man. Was it in the beginning of the DVD? Stuart, who plays as neighbor. Gina, who plays as granddaughter. Who's someone who told Riona to dress up as Kim's elder Kim. And she agreed, so she met Gina, who is the granddaughter of Kim. Andrew B, who plays as B. I never heard of that. I mean, I did, but what about you, baby? It's been a long time since I watched Sorry. Brian, who plays as himself. Bartos plays as himself. Pierce, who plays as the editor, I think is for the TV host guy. Donna, who plays as herself. Victoria, who plays as a TV newswoman. Tabitha, who plays as little girl on bike. Comment down below if I said that right. Well, I think it does say when I turn it around, but I think it does say little girl on bike. Aaron, who plays as psychologist. John plays as Danny. Not Danny. Danny with the E in it. Alan, who plays as lone officer. And Nick, who plays as neighborhood something, because there's 3 dots at the end of neighbor. My bad. I have no idea what it is. Comment down below about what it is, because I think it's a neighborhood nosy or bully. I have no idea. Anyway, watch film. You can watch on Disney Plus, YouTube, Google Play Movies and TV, and Amazon Prime Video, or go to the store to get that film. It's up to you. Reviews. 89%, 7.9 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 4.6. Okay, this one is Orlando Chia. Oh my. Dude, that was a long one. It's from a year ago. Review menu icon, profile image, Peggy Michaelides, 10 months ago. What? See, Edward actually has guarded edges for hands among that clutter the days before that nosy whippersnipper they were used. Tim, from a childhood created story, along with Caroline Thomas, wrote the book, Miss Thompson wrote the screenplay, and Mr. Bolton directed. This is why Edward is a hit, not a miss. Like that would. All from Stan Winston, Danny Elfman, the guy who shaped a foot. Wait, did I say one of those before? I don't know. Okay, the guy who shaped on a 1 foot dead strip from a 20 feet masterpiece have excelled. Get your glasses ready for the luxury, all sorts color more house more. Oh yeah, color house. The neighbor. 14 people found this helpful. Review menu icon. Profile image. Shady Wadey channel 7 months ago. Ultimate classic. Edward Scissorhands is about a woman named Peg discovering an odd man or a teen with scissor hands, and then he starts falling in love with Peg's daughter. Edward Scissorhands stars Johnny Depp, Winona Ryder, and Diane West. Hold on, let me see if that guy spelled it right. He missed the I on it. If you're watching this, you missed the I. You missed the I. Like between W and E. Just so you know. This film was directed by the famous Tim Burton. This film is also a fantasy romance movie. The cast all played their parts really well. I wasn't really convinced with Winona's role, but she still did a good job overall. Of course, Johnny Depp did an awesome job, and so did Diane West. Even though he was the antagonist in this movie, I really liked Jim. Anthony Michael Hall, I thought he was very funny. The storyline of this movie was different and expected that because Tim Burton's films always have a surprising story. I loved all the details in this movie, from the color houses and the crazy hairstyles. The costume design was beautiful, and so was the makeup. I was kind of disappointed with Edward's makeup, but then I realized it was the 90s, so I wasn't expecting much. Edward's scars were unrealistic in my opinion. Like, I didn't know it was 90s. Jesus Christ, dude, don't you watch movies? Ugh. The editing in this movie was perfect. I love the snowflake scene, and Winona looks so beautiful. If you watch this movie a lot, I do, then you will recognize the background music from this movie in another place. I love the settings from the color house to the scary castle. I also love the settings when they were at the store or at the diner. I would absolutely watch this movie again, even though it's a little sad in the end. Yeah, I know. This movie will always be a childhood favorite for me. I will recommend this to teen and adults because children must be scared of Edward. I mean, I thought it was a horror movie when I was a kid, but my mom told me that it's okay, Cal, it's just a fantasy romance movie from Tim Burton. Tim Burton wrote good stories, not Stephen King. No offense. I mean, I did watch Carrie. Carrie's my favorite. This movie is a 4 out of 5 for me because I was a big fan of the ending, but it's still left to watch. In conclusion, this movie is a masterpiece. Nothing, I bet Edward knows that Kim was old and she's gonna die, just like his father. The infector who wants a son, and turns out he made a son with scissors hand. Yeah, when he's about to give the presents to Edward to say, "Here, son, here's a new one," and died on Christmas Eve, I think. I don't know. You can watch the trailers or clips of it. Behind the scene, you can watch that. And there's some quotes. Finally got quotes. What does Edward say? One day, while going from door to door selling makeup, Peg Boggs, I think that's the last name of it, goes to the Gothic mansion on the hill to see if there are any potential clients. I have no idea. There she comes across Edward Scissorhands, whose first words to Peg after she noticed the blades on his hands and tries to go are, "Don't go." That's an awesome first word, I should say. Oh wait, never mind, there's Okay, but if you had regular hands, you'd be everyone else. Sweetheart, you can't buy this necessary of life. ... Oh wait, necessary of life with cookies. Is that what it says? Let me see. I have no idea. I think that's Edward Scissorhands. I love this film a lot. So, not now, Google. Jesus, sorry. Okay, I think I should stop there, and I'm gonna find that image of Edward Scissorhands. Hopefully, it's not. If I type it, I bet it's not gonna be the whole one. I don't know. So, thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. My wings punching my knuckle. And comment down below. Do you like Edward Scissorhands? And what's your favorite scene? Let me know. And press the subscribe button, hit the bell notification on if you enjoyed this video. And don't worry guys, my idea was to put a different type of it. If you could see, if I could go spin the wheel. And go to, where's my name? There you go. Okay. As you can see, I turned the film motion off, so that way I want to do it again. Clever, right? And don't worry, I keep the rest of it in case I need a new one. So, yeah. Long one. See you tomorrow.